I am Jess Rydell, aka Ageless Jess, and this is the final day of my Skyrocket Your Sales series. Boy, has it been an interesting ride. I've really enjoyed doing this live series for spiritual entrepreneurs who need support with sharpening their sales skills and skyrocketing their sales. We laughed, we cried. It was better than cats. No, I'm coming to you with the final day. And, not to belabor a point and simply state the obvious, but the final sales tip in regards to generating leads is the obvious, right? Do you have an effective lead magnet? If you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's time to do a little research on this, because if you happen to watch yesterday's guest on the series, Michelle Thorpe, she is an Instagram expert, and she talked about making sure that you have a lead magnet available in your Instagram profile, not in a comment, not where people can't click on the link, but a link in bio where people can actually access your lead magnet and then sign up for your emails, so that they're getting your emails, they're getting your nurture sequence. You're able to nurture and educate and eventually market to these people, right? Because that's what having an email list is all about. And take it from me, when I built my business the first time, I was very averse to email marketing. It felt too slow. It felt very tedious. It felt very impersonal. So I didn't do it. And that was very, 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 very foolish. Okay. Don't do what I did, because what happened when the pandemic came around is I hadn't built a solid enough foundation for my business, and I could not reach my people through email. I was still attempting to reach them in my Facebook group. I was still attempting to get additional leads from referrals, things like that. So, let's make sure that you have a solid structure and a foundation that's going to help you to really grow your business over the next 3 to 5 years. And you may have several lead magnets over time, and you want to keep making sure that the type of people that are going to grab that lead magnet are your ideal clients they're hungry for what you sell. They need what you're offering. They need you, right? And they need your offer. So you want to make sure that your lead magnet is sticky and magnetic. And let's just talk a little bit about that. Okay. So back when I did have a lead magnet, back when I was doing more intuitive life coaching, and I worked a lot with intuition, and I wanted to build an audience of people who are interested in enhancing their intuitive skills, because we're all intuitive. So my lead magnet back then was 5 simple secrets to sharpen your intuition, which was a great lead magnet at the time for the type of audience I was wanting to attract. Now that I am in the sales arena and coaching spiritual entrepreneurs through, in sales and in sharpening their sales skills, that would no longer be an effective lead magnet for me. I want to do something in regards to sales. So I'm creating something much juicier, best ways to blast your sales wide open in 2023. I'm just kind of riffing here. But again, coming up with something that is sticky and exciting. For example, another example, say you are, maybe you're a sleep coach for babies. This is actually, there's a market for this. There's coaches out there that are helping new moms to get their babies in bedtime routines and make sure that they're sleeping through the night and going to sleep on time, and not waking up, every hour on the hour screaming, because as you know, that can drive a new mom absolutely bonkers. So if this if a sleep coach wanted like a lead magnet, it would be, 5 ways to get your baby sleeping soundly through the night, something like that, right? Because that's every mom's dream, right? So of course, if there's a mom that has a screaming baby that won't go down and that stays up all night screaming, then that would be a beautiful lead magnet, because she's attracting new moms that need her help, right? So I want you guys to think of an effective lead magnet for your specific business. Drop it in the comments. Let's share. Let's take a look at the ideas you're coming up with. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, I just threw out one that was kind of a riff, because I need to really refine that and go back to it. But your lead magnet should be appealing to your target market. It should be sticky. It should be interesting. And it should get you a lot of people that you can then nurture and eventually market your services to. So I know I'm kind of stating the obvious. It's like, here's a lead tip for you. Get a lead magnet. However, if you don't have one, it's time to get on the stick and make sure that you have something effective in your arsenal to get more leads as you grow your email list. And it's one of my biggest regrets that I didn't do that. Again, I hated being behind the computer. I really was more of like a person that liked to reach out on phone calls and, ask for referrals and talk to people. And I got a lot of people that actually booked calls through my website, which was wonderful. But when the world stopped in 2020, things got a little dry out there, no joke. And I hadn't had my foundational pieces in place. So don't make the mistake I did. Let's get you a fantastic lead magnet that is just magnetic to your ideal clients. This has been such a pleasure. Again, I'm Ageless Jess, sales success coach. If you would like to schedule your personal Skyrocket Your Sales one-on-one call with me, it's like a 20-minute call. Feel free to go to my website, agelessjess.com. It's AGELESSJESS.com. I'm actually in the process of rebuilding, but there is a place there for you. It's a very simple sort of skeletal website at this point, but you can book a call with me and I would love, love, love to hear from you. In addition to that, we also have the group event coming up on March 24th, which is the Sales Accelerator Workshop, which is virtual. It's going to be taking place from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on Zoom with a great gang of people on the 23rd. So if you want something where you can really dive in and make a difference in one day, that is the offer for you. So thank you so much for joining me. If this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos, please know that there are 27 other wonderful pieces of the sales series that you can go back and watch. And let me share with you what you're going to be learning. The first 7 days, we focused on common myths about sales. The next 7 days, we focused on common mistakes that you might be making in your sales process. The following 7 days, I gave you some simple tips and tweaks to enhance your personal sales process. And in the final 7 days, we talked about leads and mainly organic leads. I did touch a little bit on speaking publicly to get more leads. So if you haven't seen the entire series, I recommend go do some binge watching. This is on all of my platforms. It's on Facebook, LinkedIn, not Instagram, but you can also catch it on YouTube. And my handle on YouTube is Ageless Jess. Thanks so much for watching and go sell some stuff. It's been a great month. Thanks, everyone.